Through the halls of my podcast, I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as a podcast. Just so you gotta go and make a podcast.
Merry Monday, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
I'm Doge.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm invincible. A very breathy start.
As long as I'm alive.
You know what takes my breath away, just like John Mayer impersonations? When's the last time y'all played Extra Credit?
It's back.
Oh, no.
Extra Credit is back.
Did take my breath away.
The Star Wars series, much like the reviews, have been a little up and down.
Sure.
The little Extra Credit series.
Sure. Yeah.
They had their very first Extra Credit. We said we were going to do one per trilogy. And so for the old trilogy, 4, 5, and 6, they got your score was like 11, right?
Yeah, we crushed
won.
it.
Not so much for the prequels.
Nope.
Not so much for the prequels.
If it wasn't for that little independent film called Schindler's List, I think we could have had it. I think we could have had it. It's not my
Black
fault nobody saw
Swan.
that movie.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta. There were a few big ones.
So we're going to do this for the new trilogy.
Yeah.
You don't.
Fair.
You're going to need to be more confident than that.
I've got this.
Here it
We've
comes.
got this.
If you've ever played Extra Credit along with us, you'll know that I read off multiple actors from one movie, and they get to choose 3 that they have to guess their top 4 credits on IMDb. The IMDb algorithm factors in things like basically how much they were involved or how much they won for that. Names like Will Smith, TV shows show up. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's best known for things like that on IMDb. So they get a point for every correct credit that they guess, and they get an extra credit if they guess all 4 correctly, which means they could have 15 points. They only need 9 to win. They've only won once.
That is correct.
Yep.
So your choices this time, we've got Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson, can't use Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, or Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, fair.
Adam Driver, which, by the way, last Monday, we did name 3 of his credits. The moment it's like wondering whether or not any of those are top, but
I also don't remember any of them.
That's fine. We can still use him. Lupita.
After I record an episode, it's gone from my brain.
Yes.
Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, Max
Andy?
von Sydow,
Oh, yeah.
Gwendolyn Christie, Simon Pegg. I mean, you can do Simon Pegg even.
Yeah.
So you got some good choices here, relatively.
I think Adam Driver could potentially be a good call.
Yeah.
You also have Laura Dern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jurassic Park for her and
Probably HBO, Reese Witherspoon, help me.
Oh, yeah.
Help me. Big Little Lies.
Yep, I almost helped you. I can't. Also part of the rules.
Maybe Adam Driver.
Okay.
Do you think we can or no?
I don't think we can get any of these, to be honest with you, but we can certainly try Adam Driver.
Okay.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
No, that's good.
No,
That's okay.
It's getting there.
It was
It's
almost.
closer.
It was Sean Connery without the shh.
Let the past die.
Yeah.
So Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. It was Sean Connery.
Connery.
We start with Adam Driver.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do that. So I would guess one of these is in there.
Force Awakens probably over Last Jedi.
You think so?
It was a bigger deal. It was first Star Wars in 10 years.
Yeah, but I think he's in more of The Last Jedi.
I still think it's Force Awakens.
Okay.
We lock it in? Force Awakens, lock it in?
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Number one of the 4.
Do you think there's any chance it's both?
I think there is a chance it's both, which is why I'd like to save The Last Jedi.
Okay.
And not guess it right now.
I think Black Klansman
I was
could be
about
up
to say
there.
Black Klansman.
That's a pretty big
We're
deal.
gonna get a Black Klansman in there.
Do you want to do that one?
Yeah. Lock it in? Black Klansman?
Bong bong.
Yeah.
I would have guessed the same.
Man, that was nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
He was nominated for an Oscar for
Yeah.
that.
Interesting.
It's wild times on this podcast.
Interesting. Okay. So now we find ourselves in a bit of a quandary.
We can...
Two guesses left.
Pull the Last Jedi ripcord.
I think inevitably we're going to end up guessing it anyway.
Yeah, let's just do it now.
Let's just do it now.
Lock it in. Last
Lock it
Jedi.
in.
Bing, 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 bing,
Okay,
bing.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Number
what
three.
that's what I was figuring. Number 3. So we've got 2 and 4 somewhere in there. Okay.
Boy, I'm trying to think of even one of his movies that we said last week.
I'm panicking now, not remembering.
J. Edgar was one of them that we said last week.
Oh, yeah. And J. Edgar's probably a pretty big deal.
We got one more guess for him, right?
Yeah.
You want to just guess? I mean, it's either going to be the two Adam Driver movies I can think of are J. Edgar and what's the one with Daniel Craig in it? Logan Lucky.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Logan Lucky was great. That could be up there.
I think either one of them has a great shot.
Logan Lucky did not.
I feel like
do
that did
well.
not perform very well. Yeah.
It didn't. It's a great movie, I think, but it did not perform very well. I'm getting the sinking feeling that we're not going to say it, and it is going to be one of them, but J. Edgar also could be.
I feel more confident about J. Edgar.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Okay.
Bong, bong.
Yeah.
So you get 2 points out of this. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Number 1 was The Force Awakens. Number 2, Patterson.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I don't either. Number 3, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Number 4, Inside Llewyn Davis.
Oh,
yeah.
Coen Brothers movie.
That's such a good movie.
Honestly, guys, Adam Driver does a lot of good movies.
Hey,
You
I
mentioned
love Adam
Logan
Driver.
Lucky. He obviously was best known, probably earlier known on Girls. He had a pretty prominent role
I
in
did
Girls.
forget he was in Girls.
He was in Silence, which could have been a guess. Silence was the one with
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Garfield and Liam Neeson. He was in Midnight Special. He had a role.
Oh my gosh, I
don't
love
think I know that
movie.
one.
Very good movie.
That is Michael Shannon and Adam Driver. It's like a sci-fi movie.
Oh,
This Is Where I
really,
Leave You,
really good.
which is actually a great movie. So he had a small role in Lincoln. So, I mean, he's been...
Wow.
He just jumps onto all the really good ones.
Yeah.
He's great.
So
he's consistently good.
who's going to be our next actor for you guys?
Hmm.
You need to average... Well, one of these you're going to have to get.
We're going to have to get him perfect.
So I feel like there's no way that Boyega doesn't have both Star Wars movies.
both Star Wars movies and
And
The
Detroit.
Circle.
Oh, The Circle and Detroit, I bet.
Has he been in any movies other than
I'm
those
honestly
4?
forgetting if he was in Detroit. I think he was. Isn't Detroit the one where he played the lead, or was that another one?
I have no idea what Detroit is, and I hate that you have to find that out right now on air on our podcast.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Is it a city? Is it a country? What is it?
Uh-huh.
What you got, boys? Do you want me to read some of the other names again?
Mhm.
Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson,
Oscar Isaac.
Lupita
could be a
Nyong'o,
potential.
Andy Serkis,
Andy
Max von
Serkis is
Sydow,
hard.
Mhm. Andy Serkis has
Gwendolyn
done a lot.
Christie,
Gwendolyn Christie and Max are just going to
Simon
be Game
Pegg.
of Thrones and something else.
Simon Pegg, Laura Dern.
Max von Sydow is going to be old stuff that we don't know.
Yeah.
I can't think of Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Let's try John Boyega.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Works for me.
So do you want to do The Force Awakens first?
Yep. Lock it in.
Bing, bing.
Okay.
Number 1.
You want to try The Last Jedi?
Lock it in.
Bing, bing, bing. Number
Okay.
4.
Okay.
The Circle, Tom Hanks, Emma Watson, John Boyega. Nobody saw it, but I just know he's in it. That's my one thing I can contribute
Tom
to
Hanks
this.
has got to be a big deal, right?
He's on my box office ball team, so if people want to support me, they went to see that movie. You want to lock it in?
Do you?
I mean, I think we have to.
Look at it.
Bong, bong, bong. Sorry, guys. You have to. Well, you don't have to. You could still at least get one more with your 2 guesses on him and then have to be perfect for the next one. It's the fun thing about extra credit.
How confident are you in this mystery Detroit movie I've never heard of until right now?
Not, but more
Oh,
confident.
that's right. Sorry, you have one more guess.
Yeah.
So you do have 2 already. So
I'm not supremely confident, but I'm confident enough to feel like it's better than trawling through our memories to try and find one more John Boyega movie.
All right.
Lock it in.
bong, bong.
Yeah.
So the next one's going to have to be perfect. Here's the thing. So number 1 was The Force Awakens. Number 2 is actually a great movie. It's called Attack the Block. I don't know if you have ever seen it, but it's
I haven't.
a bunch of British kids protecting a basically apartment building from aliens.
Okay.
What
Really
on
into
earth?
It is amazing. It's
Really,
amazing.
really into
Good
that.
friend of mine, former roommate, Kevin Dwelly. Shout out Kevin Dwelly. Showed me that movie, and I love it. I would recommend that. I recommend it now. Go watch Attack the Block. Number 3, Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh my gosh. How did we forget that?
Yeah, that's a huge bummer. Hey, he is in Detroit though.
He is in Detroit. That
I
is
did
true.
look.
He is in Detroit. So, all right, guys. Last one. What you got? Who's this person? Who are we gonna get perfectly?
I think two of our best options here are Oscar Isaac and Andy Serkis. Let's discuss.
Yeah. I don't think I could get anyone else.
No.
Okay. Andy's going to be really hard.
It's
Because
true.
there's 3 Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
There's 3 excellent Planet of the Apes lately. And that's 6 movies, and that's only his motion capture work.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Snoke is motion capture.
Yeah, that's true. He was in there for real in Black Panther. He's in the new Batman, which is awesome. He's confirmed as Alfred.
That's
which
true.
Is a
We haven't talked
really
about
great
that.
Cast.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Opposite
some of these
Pattinson.
other names, did they end up being confirmed?
I
Like
think
the
so.
Paul Danos and the Matt McConaughey's of the world?
Paul Dano's confirmed. Matt McConaughey is not confirmed. Heavily rumored for Two-Face Harvey Dent, which would be so good.
Oh,
That would be very awesome.
Yeah, but
Man, he
Serkis
would
is
be so
confirmed.
good.
Yep.
And please don't make him have an accent. Talk like Matt McConaughey. I really do think it would
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so
Especially
too.
being political and like having
Yeah.
a little twang. That feels perfect. Dadgummit. I'm so excited for that.
I think it's going to be real good.
I think so too.
Speaking of things that are going to be real good, this next person we're going to guess.
Who is it, guys?
Do you
Oscar
want to
or
try
Andy?
Oscar Isaac?
Let's just tease out the possibility of Oscar Isaac.
So we also have Inside Llewyn Davis. If that was a big enough deal for Driver, it could be a big enough deal for Oscar.
We've got cult classics like Ex Machina and Annihilation for Oscar.
Either of the 2 Star Wars.
We've got X-Men Apocalypse.
I doubt it, but maybe.
I doubt it, but that's a big blockbuster. Boy, he was wasted in that. Oh, man.
I think they're probably both going to be a swing and a miss. So which one are we going to hit more on?
I think we're going to hit more on Oscar.
Okay, let's do it.
So it's Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Go for it.
What is one out of those? Which one do you feel like there's no way it's not in the top 4?
Inside's got to be in there. If it's up there for Driver, I feel like it's got to be up there for him.
I feel like we're starting with a bong bong, but let's lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 2.
Doge.
Numero Doge.
Numero Doge. Uno Doge Trage.
Quattroge. That's my new podcast where I record different things 4 times. I just have a 4-way conversation with myself.
Quattro.
Hey,
Welcome to Quattroge.
Do you think a Star War or both?
I don't know. This feels like the Harrison Ford where it's like there's surely a Star War and then there's not. But maybe it's because he's also playing that archetype in this movie.
I bet it's not Ex Machina.
Probably not. Nobody saw it.
It
But me.
could be Annihilation.
I feel like that movie got slept on too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You want to try Force Awakens? Force Awakens, lock it in.
Bing, bing, bing. Number 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's a bigger role in The Last Jedi than he is in The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So he could be that one too.
Yeah. We have to get him perfect to win, yeah?
I believe so.
That is correct.
Oh, yikes, Oscar.
He's also in Drive.
Uh-huh.
Drive was a big deal.
Uh-huh.
Like a really big deal.
He's also in Into the Spider-Verse. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah, for like 1
Spider-Man
second he is.
2099 is the end credits.
Do you think The Last Jedi is in that top 4?
Remember, you got to get this perfect.
Well, I did until Carter said that.
Tune him out.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know.
Well, now Adam's laughing at us.
I don't think it is. Now Carter's laughing at us.
I'm laughing at you, laughing at Adam, laughing at you. What a world we live in.
Do you think they're laughing because it's Ex Machina and Annihilation?
I don't know. Let's try Annihilation.
I feel like if Annihilation's in there, there's no way The Last Jedi is not.
Okay. I feel
I love how much y'all are like, I just get giddy because this means a lot to you.
Yes,
so
I
much.
want to win
As
so
much as
bad.
you claim
I want
to
to
hate
win
this
so
game.
badly.
The Last Jedi, he has more screen time. It was a bigger deal. It made more money.
Listen, man, you seem really confident about The Last Jedi. If
The Last Jedi, lock it in.
Bong,
Yeah.
bong. You still have a chance to get 7 points, which is respectable in the game of extra credit.
Okay. Do you think it's Drive,
6?
Annihilation,
Not so much.
or
Ex Machina?
Ex Machina, or something else?
And let's just go Annihilation. Well, he's barely in that. Huge role in Ex Machina. Really great performance in Ex Machina. The problem is I'm the only person on the planet who saw it and loved it.
Except for the person that is literally looking at you right now.
Well, yeah, we both loved it. And that's cute of us. You want to lock it in?
No, because it's not that. I don't know that it's any of these three, but I feel better about Drive than either of those.
Okay. Let's do it.
But I store us wrong with The Last Jedi.
I'll let you have one of my steers.
Okay, Drive, lock it in. It's Bong Bong.
Bong Bong.
Yeah.
Number 1, Ex Machina.
You're kidding.
Number 2, Inside Llewyn Davis. Number 3, A Most Violent Year.
Wouldn't have gotten it.
Number 4, Star Wars, Episode 7. You got that one right. I like that movie too.
Man.
Yeah, Ex Machina is great.
Yeah.
The
that movie
tattoo
rules.
I have on my hand is the A24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The font.
Was Annihilation A24 as well? I don't remember.
I don't think so. Hey,
But
those
it's-
books
it's-
rule, by the way.
It's that vibe.
Jeff
though.
Vandermeer's Area X trilogy is phenomenal.
You know what's even more embarrassing than y'all losing extra credit again?
I don't
Nothing in this world.
It can't be anything.
Did y'all hear about what happened to Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
What?
No.
No.
Yeah, the channel. Like the
What?
manifestation of the channel.
Are they okay?
What?
It was walking around without, Nickelodeon was walking around without its clothes on, and it got caught
What?
in the news.
What?
Welcome to a brand new segment called In the News, where I go out and catch big stories, and they're just standing there butt naked in the news.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're working on this one, guys. I hope you like it. I'm loving it. So we'll start with a lot of this. This is big TV news for today. Some of this current news. Other streaming platforms. So I'll start by saying Disney Plus. So we're recording on the 18th of November. This
Sure.
episode comes out on the 25th of November. But at the point of this recording, Disney Plus has only existed for 6 days.
It's true.
Yes.
It has 10 million subscribers
Yeah.
in 6 days.
Of which I am one.
HBO Now
Same.
is almost 5 years old. HBO Now has 5 million.
Wow.
Netflix,
wow.
which is 12 years old, Netflix has 60 million.
Yeah.
Hulu, which is 12 years old, has 28 million. Disney Plus, which is 6 days old, has twice as many streamers as HBO Now
Wow.
and almost half as Hulu. But who's comparing? I mean, it's comparing
Apples to other apples.
apples to other apples
Yeah.
because they kind of
Yeah.
own Hulu anyways. But here's all the competition that's coming out. Nickelodeon's doing something pretty fun. They're working with Netflix, a multi-year deal with Nickelodeon that finds the companies partnering on a new animated movie, several new animated movies and series featuring characters from those classic Nickelodeon shows. So
Okay.
we don't know what yet. Very highly going to be SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Something to do with
probably.
that.
Netflixolodian, by the way.
Y'all got any like little like from first hearing this, any little hopes? of
Keenan and
what-
Kel.
You want some Keenan and Kel?
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love some more Hey Arnold, to be honest, or just to have all of them.
Drake and Josh does not hold up. I tried to watch it.
So telling brand new stories, wholly original stories,
Holy original. Like,
wholly original stories.
you
It's
can
also
pray to
about
those stories.
Jesus.
Wow.
yeah. They're also pairing up with PBN, so
Mm.
it's gonna be really PB Netflix.
Brought to you.
Wait, I'm gonna start doing. I'm a huge fan. I grew up on Letterman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So after I read these, I'm
You
just
can
gonna
throw 'em?
toss them.
Yeah.
So if you hear that, I'm like, that one went between my face and the mic. They're also Eddie Murphy is making a resurgence.
Oh, good.
There's good hopes for that. I watch comedians in cars getting coffee, and he was great on that. And that was kind of clearly used as like a launching. It's via Netflix.
Yeah.
So Netflix is doing a ton of stuff with Eddie Murphy. The show that he's doing right now, My Name is Dolomite. I had not heard of it and still
Yeah, I
have
don't
not
know what
seen
that
it,
is.
but it's really getting really good reviews.
Okay.
And so My Name is Dolomite is about a filmmaker, actor, like singer, comedian, this guy named Rudy Ray Moore, who kind of did a little bit of everything. But all this is leading up to, they're going to do a Beverly Hills Cop sequel
Interesting.
and have that on Netflix. And then they're
Okay.
also going to do a 2020 special, stand-up special that will launch his world tour.
What decade is this?
Yeah. Weird.
That's wild.
Wild.
I wonder what it is that makes us grasp so hard at the nostalgia straws.
I don't know.
Big time. I can't believe he's coming back. And when he came back, I don't know anything about My Name is Dolomite, but if Eddie Murphy comes back, I would think it's the kind of thing that you wait a while to come back and do really good things. Like
Yeah.
if he goes
Right.
back into,
If he was like, that's enough Shreks, I need to take a break for a second.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. Hulu is about to have almost everything Fox has ever done. So that means Hulu's going to have Things like The Americans, Justified, Shield, Fargo, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, American Crime Story, American Horror Story, Atlanta, Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
They're doing all of that, and they're going to start doing some stuff like what Nickelodeon is doing with Netflix.
Cool.
I hope y'all heard that at home.
I'm going to Google some paper rustling sound effects and just lay them all right here.
The Oscar-nominated screenwriter of Ex Machina is doing a show. It's a tech thriller that's going to be on Hulu called Debs. That's all we know about it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Then there's also a show coming out called Mrs. America about the movement to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment. The actors include Kate Blanchett, Sarah Paulson, Rose Byrne, Elizabeth Banks. Crazy.
That's
Okay.
They got another original
cast.
called The Old Man, a drama starring Jeff Bridges as a retired... Guys, it gets better. This is perfect. This is one of the best sentences I've ever read in my life. The Old Man is a drama series starring Jeff Bridges as a retired CIA officer who pulled back into the spy game when someone tries to assassinate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes.
Yes, please. There's some news about Big Bang Theory. I don't care.
Yeah, throw it.
The 10 million subscribers. So the goal for Disney Plus. So this is actually a little bit better than they expected. So remember we talked last week. They were like, sorry, not what we anticipated, because their 2024 goal is 60 million.
Yeah.
They want to beat Netflix.
They want to beat Netflix. So they really didn't think 10 would happen
Right.
in 6 days. So if Disney is underestimating their own power, that's kind of scary. It feels like an Anakin situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And there's actually still some problems with the Disney Plus app and streaming stuff.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of problems, some of the shows that we thought wouldn't be there are, and they just come with a warning about outdated cultural depictions.
Yeah.
Movies like The Aristocrats, Lady and the Tramp, because of some stuff that's just inappropriate and was
it's
inappropriate
rough.
for the time. But they went ahead. I don't know how I feel about that call, honestly. I just
actually-
don't know.
Actually,
The
I think
warning
that's
is
a really
good.
good call. I think it's a really good call to preserve that stuff and put it on there and say, like, we used to think this was okay, and we recognize as a society, this is super not okay.
Do you think that there still feels like something wrong in still having it even exist there? Isn't it a more powerful message to say, sorry, those aren't a part of the library?
Yeah,
People are really hankering for the old Lady and the Tramp and the Aristocats. Why don't they just go buy the VHS used or something?
Yeah, I don't really know that I have a confident answer to that question.
Yeah.
Just because I think that there is a lot to go into the conversation of are we asking to forget our mistakes if we get rid of them?
Yeah.
But then also it's but you don't have to stream it and watch it for fun. That's not necessarily the opposite of forgetting them. I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough for
and
me.
even more than that, I feel compromised wanting to have an opinion because it's you know what? That is nothing that Disney's ever produced is going to be offensive to me, a mid-20s straight white guy.
Yeah.
fair.
I'm never going to be on the other end of that. So that's
Yeah.
probably something I don't really even need to have an opinion about.
Yeah, that's a great point. Sorry, I'm saving this.
Yes, that was a good one. That was a good paper sound.
Some shows to look forward to the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020. By the way, all my stuff I'm getting here is from Rotten Tomatoes. Love you guys. Hope to work with you someday.
Love you guys. Can we come over?
Rotten Tomatoes, can we come over? Be critics.
Hope to make those tomatoes a little less rotten.
Stuff that stood out. Harley Quinn. Now this is a mature animated series. Have you heard about this?
No.
So it's basically R-rated because of violence and language and stuff.
She got damaged tattooed on her forehead.
Kokuo is Harley Quinn.
From The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. So season 1 of that animated series.
Bazinga.
We're going to have. Did y'all watch Walking Dead?
I did.
The first season I did.
I watched for a long time.
Okay, so the actress Christian Serrato, she's going to do a Selena
I
series.
saw that. Yeah, she's playing Selena.
I'm actually really interested in that, and I think it's going to have a massive viewership.
Absolutely.
I mean, I live in Oak Cliff, right? We live in Dallas, so Selena is
She's around.
massive
Big
deal.
deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Wizards of Waverly Place, all that kind of stuff.
She dated Bieber for a little
It's
bit.
amazing. She's so huge.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Princess Protection Program. Isn't that her? I'm all
Couldn't
about
tell
my
ya.
decoms right
Couldn't
now.
tell you.
Speaking of genres, I was watching an interview with a lady that writes for Hallmark. She's exactly how you hoped she would be.
They're doing
Yes.
our movie.
They're
They owe
not-
us millions.
They're making our movie.
They are not making our movie. Do you know how many holiday season movies on all Hallmark platforms are coming out this year?
I actually do. That's not a very good yes and for you. But
No,
I
that's
actually
great.
Do. I actually do know how many.
Why don't you share that with everybody?
40 Christmas movies this year. Am I right?
No.
Oh, no.
You look like a fool right now.
70.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
40 might have been one channel.
So
Wait a second.
Big
They're
sh-
making 70 movies and they're too good for Feliz Navidad.
that's the best thing that could ever happen to Hallmark. I do want to give a big shout out to Micah Reyes, who sent us a message on Instagram detailing a competition where we could win, I think it was $1,000 if we watched 24 of the 40 new movies this year.
Wow.
And if you win, they'll send you like the money and like a Hallmark binge watching kit, which I can only assume is like popcorn and warm socks.
So I bring all that up because I promise you I will watch this. And it's not just because my wife will want to watch it.
Aren't they doing a streaming service?
They have one.
Hallmark has a streaming service?
I'm pretty sure they have one.
Really?
Don't they?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not a streaming. They do have a service like a CBS Access. It's not like,
Okay.
but you can go see all the Hallmark movies on that, I think. Anyways, Netflix, which is really getting into or has been in the Christmas scene. I mean, there was a Noel is one of the Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Apparently that's good, which
Well,
surprises me.
we'll get to that in a little bit, and a little bit of rank you very much.
Okay.
But it's like a top 10 ranked thing,
Wow.
original content on Disney Plus.
Wow.
So Vanessa Hudgens is going to be in a movie called No, I'm not going to tell you what it's called. I'm going to read you the synopsis. And then
Is it a
you're
sequel to the one she did last year on Netflix?
Nope. You're going to tell me what it's called. Is that fair?
Yeah, I love that game.
I love that game too.
Can we make this a bit called Rumpelstiltskin?
Yep.
Cool.
Ready?
I'm ready. Jordan's on his
Jordan,
phone.
are you ready?
I'm
You
looking.
teens and your cell phones.
I'm looking. They have Hallmark has a streaming service for $5.99 a month. And
Are you signing up?
You get a 7. I'm going to wait until December and then I'm going to do the free week trial and knock out every single Hallmark Christmas
Guys,
movie.
look at me.
Yep.
I have confidence in you.
Okay.
This Netflix show, I'm going to tell you the synopsis, and I know that you will collectively guess the title of this film.
Okay. I like this.
A medieval English knight is magically transported to the present day, where he falls for a high school science teacher who is disillusioned by love.
Is this a Christmas movie or no?
Yes.
Something about the night before Christmas,
about
but with
to
a
say,
K. It's like 'twas the
the
night,
night
or
before
like
Christmas.
the night before. The night before.
What are you saying is the actual title?
The night before, but with
I'm
a K.
saying 'twas the night.
Give me the full title.
'Twas the night before Christmas?
Well, yeah, that would be what I would call it for the full title. 'Twas the night before Christmas.
Yep. Yep.
The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
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 Hey, straight up, what a juicy, juicy premise. Why didn't we write this one last
Going
year?
to watch it.
Hey,
Yeah.
by the
Going
way,
to watch
you know
it.
why they got this guy to play the knight?
Tell me.
Because somehow his headshot looks like
Yeah.
he came from like
Whoa.
GQ's round table.
What a
What
handsome
on
boy.
earth?
He is a handsome boy. I don't know what filter that is, but I'm looking for it. But yeah, the night
me see
before
the
Christmas.
poster.
Here's the poster. She's disillusioned by love. He's definitely going to say that, isn't he? In a British accent.
You're disillusioned by love.
Now, Brooke, don't be disillusioned by love.
What if he's a knight, but he's just like, you got to celebrate Christmas with your family.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Why does he have a magic necklace?
Who knows? The scene, I saw a still from this movie, and he's in this full armor.
I love that. That armor looks so bad, and I love it.
I'm going to watch it.
I will watch it.
Oh,
I'm
sure,
I
I'm
will watch it.
100% going to watch it. So the night before Christmas, I don't know what to say. What's a medieval way to say, get ready? You better
Gird yourself.
gird yourself.
Gird thine own
Oh,
self.
I'm sorry. I wrote it
Loins.
down. 72 Hallmark Christmas movies.
That's one per year. I mean, month. I mean, week of the year.
Basically.
Nope.
I know.
I know.
Jordan Peele is pairing with J.J. Abrams, and the writers, one
For
of the
these
Davids,
Hallmark movies?
Nope. One of the writers of Game of Thrones is throwing in some directing chops in here, but they are doing a show called Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
I have heard about this and I am very excited about it.
Yep.
Very cool. So you've basically got a group of friends and family, I think, that are running through like old, like Jim Crow law, American South,
Mhm.
while also being chased by monsters.
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
I'm in.
Fine.
It's a series, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you know
Yeah.
what it's on?
No,
TV.
because I've already thrown that page. Someone will have to look that up themselves. There's a new American. Okay, I'll give you 5 guesses. There's a new American crime story that comes out. Have you watched any of those?
American Horror Story?
No, American Crime Story.
Like the OJ thing.
Oh.
OJ, and then we also have
Versace,
yeah. September 27th, 2020. They're beginning to start filming, and they have cast all the roles. Some names that I haven't heard of. I mean, Sarah Paulson's in everything.
Yeah, she's blowing up right now.
And definitely everything from this director. But she's going to be Linda Tripp. I don't remember who that is in the whole situation. But it's Impeachment, American Crime Story. It's about Bill Clinton.
Oh, wow.
Monica Lewinsky.
Ooh.
5 guesses on who plays Bill Clinton.
I literally saw this news the other day and was like, oh my gosh, that's a good cast.
On who plays Bill Clinton?
Who's going to play Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton. Not Clinton, Clinton. Clive Owen.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
British.
Clive.
Clive. Yeah, he takes a break and stays in character.
It's
Can we
me.
have a cup of tea?
It's me, Clive. I'm just gonna
Can
head
I have
over to
some?
the craft services table. Grab me a ham Sammy, no crust.
Got some crumpets. I mean, I could see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of like it could be a Bill. Could be a Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Not in that picture at all to me.
I just want to do all of his lines as Bill Clinton. I don't know most of them, but I've seen Children of Men. The only line I can think of has a big expletive in it. So anyways, Clive Owen is Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
To end this episode,
I've always said that about him.
I want you to pick a very British actor. Not very, just a British actor. I'm sorry to act as if there are levels of Britishness.
But there are though.
Give me your name and have a British actor play someone from American history. This is semi-offensive, but as much as Clive Owen looks like Bill Clinton,
Uh-huh.
Michael Caine
Yep.
looks like Barbara Bush. So Michael Caine is going to play Barbara Bush.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Doge, and in my movie about the American Revolution, I am casting Maggie Smith as Betsy Ross.
Yay!
Knitting a flag. Not sewing, she's knitting this one as a yarn
Yes.
flag. And she says cool catchphrases like, defend your colonies.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm Jordan, and in this one, it's Idris Elba, and he's playing General George Tecumseh Sherman, burning his way through the American South to victory. Tell me you wouldn't watch it.
I would
That's
watch
amazing.
Yeah, I know.
It. I would watch it.
What's the Michael Caine line? The size of a what's the
Playing with a ruby.
Playing with a ruby.
She looks
Guys.
like Michael Caine.
Michael Caine and Barbara Bush look alike. What do we do?
Oh, man.
What do we do?